Ciao a tutti. Hi, everyone. This is the September 2nd full moon and planetary energy reading. This month is full of planetary shifts. We have Saturn and Jupiter moving direct. Mars goes retrograde, and Venus, Mercury, the nodes, and the Sun transit signs. This will create a lot of change, but also a lot of supportive energy. Don't stress about the change. Many of these changes are moving stagnant emotions, goals, ideas, etc. out and onward. It's a transformational but very supportive time of month and supportive energy. You will get a whole new view. This view is seeing more from your third eye, higher self, based on how you hold yourself in the world. This is a different shift in perspective, so it can feel a bit like a dream. You may question your beliefs and what you once held as your truths. Stay observant and avoid defining. It's all coming together so quickly, and this full moon is kicking it all off. I want to note that a lot of these shifting energies and these transformational energies that are occurring from this full moon were in play in August. And primarily when we hit August 16th, we hit a dharmic point within the constellations. And this point really called us to step into our truth, to step into our purpose. And it gave us the power, the light, the wisdom, and also the courage to find more of what that is, what it means for us, and who we are in this world. So this full moon is going to better support that energy as we continue to move forward, but it's also going to shift a lot for you. First and foremost, let me also point out, this is a very strong healing energy, and there was a really prominent message that was coming through. And it's for all you healers, for those of you that are shying away from your healing gifts. It's time, my loves. It's been time, and you've felt it. It's time for you to own your gifts and to share them with the collective. For the healers, some of you may be doubting yourselves, your impact, your gifts, what you had planned or thought it was supposed to be in fruition has not even arrived yet. Please be patient. It's all being woven together beautifully. And by the next new moon, you will see how to harness your gifts in a greater way. Trust what lies within you, and your gifts are merging powerfully. Do not get caught up in the materialization. There's still a lot of concretizing and healing that is happening. For the collective, this is also a very healing energy, an energy that is healing in a non-dualistic manner. Let me start with the energy leading to this full moon. We recently passed a point in the cosmos that marks the triple energy of manifestation, of concretization. This is important because new consciousness, new collective awareness is beginning to emerge into personality, and the old ego personality is breaking away. This point marked when divine is molding personality, so aspects of which you once held yourself is also shifting. Your personality is being reworked on a deeper level. Give yourself patience and grace. So if you felt emotional, unsure, and projection heavy these past few days, let it pass. The old aspects of how you controlled through your admirable qualities of your personality are breaking away. These are the ways we personified ourselves to control the outcomes of our path. It is how we presented ourselves and hold ourselves separate from divine. Your strong suits, be it beauty, wit, intelligence, hard work, blah, 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 they're all falling short. But you have an opportunity to see beyond personality, how the truth or attributes of personality manipulated your reality, or maybe offered you, quotes, safety, quotes, acceptance. There's an opportunity to see beyond these aspects of the small self. It is molding you to be beyond limits of identification and personification. This is no small energetic shift, with major archetypal points being triggered in the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Saturn. I'm seeing a shift in consciousness on many levels of creation. Intellect, intuition, self-identification, and all of this is happening through the veils of Maya, or the illusion, which is bound by space and time. So it is how we know ourselves in this world, how we present. This is occurring on many levels of the consciousness through past karmas. Let me say this again. Please be gentle with yourself. You are expanding. Hell, some of you have even experienced existential crisis, questioning the meaning of life, your work, all of it. Bravissima. Your consciousness is rising to undefined heights, and this full moon in Shatabisha, under the Aquarius star is showing you how even the sweetness of your definitions poison the well of your infinite connection. There is an opening to see the depth of personality and how that is unfolding the real beauty encased in matter. I want you to imagine the lotus flower unfolding. This is the personality being molded through soul, higher ideals to connect with source and divine. This full moon will emerge in soul into personality on the second level of consciousness. And the old personality that was once tethered to lack, mistrust, or any previous karma is coming up to be released. You are given a unique gift. You are given insight into previous lives' karma. The theme of fully accepting your karma has been on the forefront again since August. It is a part of the moksha liberating energy of this full moon. I want to note that in August 16th, along with this major dharmic alignment, we crossed multiple Gandanta points or spiritual knots within the cosmos that ask you to be in your humanity now. The greater call for your presence it's getting stronger. You must be in all that you are. And this full moon is really bringing that to light. You are being pushed to be with your humanity, to live in the present, to be all in, to be in the world, the responsibilities, to be immersed in your humanity. There is nothing more but this. That maybe this is as good as it gets, and that all you need is nothing more. And to let the wanting subside, because the more you let this wanting subside, the more you will be shown the true beauty that lies within. This full moon is that gift. It rises fully into consciousness on a unique point in the Aquarius constellation that is mirroring the rebirth of the sun in Leo. You will see past life karma in a new light. You will see old patterning of karma that has molded your personality, what has brought you here. You will see you in a new way. This moon is endowed with Vishnu, the very essence of preservation, of preserving energy. It supports this new becoming that has emerged and aids you in preserving higher sense of self. It also aids in serving and rising the collective. Relationships. Let's chat about this. This is really coming through very heavily. Relationships will come into play. For those of you that are in union, please be so mindful of your projections. Again, this is karma being released, but not to no longer be owned by past karmas. It's an important point in which great healing occurs, but also where higher consciousness lifts you to see the roles and the interplay of previous karma. Honestly, second guessing everything you're seeing and assume nothing during the next 2 weeks. Hold life, hold your reality as a dream, a giant projection. Be indifferent. And be all in without being tethered to any one thing, way, outcome, or future. I cannot stress this enough. We've been in a lot of these energies, and it's calling you to not assume, to be in a present in a whole new way. You must live into it's all good, and you will release with greater attunement and clarity. For many of you, it will feel like what you once knew is breaking away. Don't apply meaning to it. This creates a holding pattern. Your relationships are rising. And it's not just romantic relationship, even though this is on the forefront. And for those of you in a romantic relationship, honor your partner wherever you are in your path together. They are an amazing mirror, and you are an amazing mirror for them. So these times can be trying in your relationship. Give it space, give it grace. But also the relationships with money, with goals, with mission, with self, with others, with the material world, with you. The relationship you have with yourself in this world, and how you hold yourself. How your personality is woven into this created reality is also shifting. You're being given an opportunity to see this interplay of how to apply your gifts without being defined by them. This is still very much relating. This new way of seeing and being is changing your relationship to life as a whole. Be so gentle with yourselves. Be so gentle to others, and be kind. We are shifting and evolving individually and releasing and rising collectively. Remember, we're all in this together. Let's talk about the planetary influences that are really making this a powerful full moon and a powerful week. The nodes in Saturn are heavily at play here, and the primary influence of the full moon energy, Rahu, the north node, is breaking away your attachment to materiality. The communication of your desires is continuing to be refined. This is Rahu's job, to lift you up beyond material obsession through dissatisfaction, so spiritualized goals and the soul's mission rises. K2, the south node, is creating a greater connection to past life gifts and inner knowing. Your intuition and creative ideas are becoming fuller now. This is Jupiter and Venus's placement, creating an interplay into building higher ideals through new personality development and soul desire. If you feel eager to put new creative projects into play, wait until the new moon on the 17th. Saturn is breaking away obstacles that kept you separate from materializing the higher ideals of self and your becoming. You are becoming bigger than you imagined. So, my sweets, you must release these ego personalities and how you think it's supposed to play out. Become one with the angel of presence and live only for today. Commit to the infinite, and the infinite will rise within you. If you are bursting with creative ideas and intuitive downloads, write out a plan before the 9th. Mars goes retrograde on the 9th, and the ego will take a back seat on initiation energy. Mars will preserve prana for more spiritual pursuits, and ego and delusion are still shifting through this month. So write down and focus on your prana through equal inhales and equal exhales, or the pranayama practice, samavriti. When you write down your ideas, this will help put it in motion. And by doing breath work, it will help restore your vital life force, your prana. It will also help in all the shifting energies that are occurring within you mentally, emotionally, and physically, and also allow the higher ideals to be a little bit more free-flowing. There will be emotions stirring, and emotions and mental thoughts in conjunction with one another will be shifting very, very quickly. Just be the witnesser, like the projection screen. Just watch it come and then the next scene come on. When you choose to write down your plans and your goals, allow it to come from your heart, from the ideal self, the soul self, and have so much flexibility with these plans. Just write out the goals, because again, a lot of things are shifting. So hold with an open hand. Because new insights and ways to implement these ideas and goals will come to you by September. Between the times of September 14th and 20th, there's a lot of mercurial insights that will be hitting the collective around that time. So don't try and figure it out now. Just write it out and dream. All right. Lastly, spiritual debris from previous lives and past life desires are coming up. It can leave you a bit foggy, confused, insecure, and unsure. It's all moving out on the subtle level and within the astral. Battling your demons and how to transform your demons into your gift is also being highlighted. For you healers, this is a part of your gifts, of what lies within you. For others of you, it is a part of your healing. Do not disown any aspect of who you are and what has brought you into the fullness of today. Rise wholly into your light. There is no good, there is no bad, there is only your divine truth. We must all remember that our individual purpose is etched into our DNA, and this is being illuminated during this moon. We honor the demons that showed us our strength to slay. We resurrect those from the ashes for greater truth, and remember that that demon emerged from us so we could rise. Alchemically, we're in the calcination phase of consciousness. You are attracting a new path, a bolder path, but it is being illuminated through your awakening in real time. That's where it all lies, my loves, in real time, the here, the now. Your perception and vision are being revealed on a deeper level. Tap into it. Tap into the Saturnian energy by remaining present. Become the quantum self, undefined, and you will be able to use this energy to see into the astral mind. See how old karma is being released and how to materialize your highest ideals through the soul self. It is potent energy. Use it wisely. Honor your journey, and imagine that in order for the best parts to be preserved, so collectively we can preserve the wealth stream and align with source. Ask yourself, what can you bring into light? What is your gold? Focus on that. Allow it to move through you. And if you don't know what that is, be in your heart of love. Be well, my loves. I feel blessed to walk this earth with each of you. Remember, commit to the infinite, and the infinite will rise within you. If you would like to create a moon-based reading or lunar chart or fixed chart reading, you can always book that on my website. But I'm sending you all so much love. Tanti baci, and until the next lunation, we'll chat soon. Ciao, ciao.